What's good, everybody, man? It's your boy Constant, and I'm back with another one. So I was kind of bring you a little update about the Takeoff situation, and we're gonna talk about a little bit of everything, man, everything that's surrounded. So apparently, Quavo was already signed to Mob Ties, and it's not really been officially said, but there's pictures going around the internet where he's throwing up Mob Ties, him and Takeoff, and so Takeoff either was signed with Mob Ties or he was getting ready to sign with him and he backed out. Either way, we believe that he backed out. He didn't like the numbers, he didn't like the contract, whatever the case may have been, and he must have addressed the situation. And we're going to talk about what happens when you address situations with JPrince, or at least in the past, and how it's connected to what's going on today with Takeoff. So, like I said, apparently he didn't like the contract. He didn't like some type of deal. So, whatever the case was, if he didn't like, the deal, he obviously spoke up for himself. So when he spoke up for himself, they didn't like that. And we're going to get to that more on that in a minute about JPrince. Now, all these people in the room, nobody knows what happened. Somebody knows, if not everybody. Okay, so I believe that it was a hit that was either sent up from the higher ups or simply just some JPrince, another JPrince move. Now, JPrince has a lot of money, so JPrince can get away with a lot of shit if he's, can pay the price and it doesn't, directly prove to be him, or point, evidence doesn't directly connect him. So, we all know Lil Cam, Fifth Ward Cam is supposed to be his little hitter. He's supposed to be his little rider or whatever. So his, AKA his bodyguard. So, the first stuff that we heard about it was we heard that Lil Cam had gotten killed like 3 weeks ago or so. That's supposedly not true. Apparently, Lil Cam's mother's house got shot up in retaliation, over the Takeoff situation, which could be true because there's also news saying that Montaz has sent goons out to Quavo's clique's hood. So it looks like retaliation over retaliation. Okay, so getting back to Takeoff in this contract. Okay, so most rappers will tell you that they get fucked in their contracts. Okay, Big Mike is a good prime example. All right, so Big Mike, y'all can look this up. Y'all can, it's out there. He's talking about it. So Big Mike was signed with Rap-A-Lot, which is JPrince, right? So by him being signed with JPrince, he was getting fucked in his deal. When he realized that he was getting fucked, he addressed the situation. He addressed the man to man. And JPrince didn't like it. He ended up having his house shot up. He had Big Mike's house shot up. So Big Mike, basically in retaliation, he's upset. I would be too. I'd have done the same thing. I can't make no money. You can't give me my money. Well, can't nobody make money, and I'm gonna burn down your studios. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere he was recording or whatever, he was burning them down. And I don't blame him for that. I don't condone violence, but I don't blame him for that because he did what anybody would do in his right mind, right? Okay, so with that being said, Big Mike was getting screwed. There's information about Empire out there, and I mean this is obvious. Every November, one of Empire's artists dies, right? I mean, just take Mo3. Mo3 died November. They got this thing that they call these Halloween rituals, and this is why they're trying to say that Takeoff was killed on October 1st, when in reality, Takeoff was killed November 31st. I'm sorry, November 30th. There is no 31st of November. But anyway, he was killed the night he went out on the 30th. But we all know that these people will sacrifice their own brothers, their cousins. I'm not saying that that's what happened because, but I will say that Quavo has been kind of moving funny, after, his cousin's death. I mean, it's to be expected that, a person's going to move a little different, but he just ain't, I don't know, he's not showing the actions that most people would show their cousin die. I mean, yeah and no. But we're not going to dive into that. Y'all just go do the research yourself. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. But what I am saying is, so Lil Boosie is getting the shit from Prince. So JPrince is going after Boosie, like basically trying to throw him under the bus because he's trying to cover his own ass. And he's like, well, y'all know y'all set, just, stop fronting. You know that, y'all set up, y'all backdoored Duke the Jr. Y'all, what I'm saying? Y'all backdoored him. Just like he backdoored Mo3. I mean, just go look and see how Mo3 was willing to take the lie to take the test, but not Boosie. Boosie was salty. Boosie acted upon his emotions like a bitch. So, because bitches move, they act off of emotions. Men, we don't do that. We just don't do that. So, needless to say now, next, like I said, Boosie, he's on Boosie's top. Trying to throw him under the bus. Okay, The Game came out on a post and said, these people that y'all worship, these icons, and your favorite rappers and shit, you know what I'm saying? But when the lights is on, it's all sweet and dandy. But when the lights go out and they got to go face that same man in the mirror, they can't face that man. You see what I'm saying? It's hard for them to face that man. So they don't like the man that they see in the mirror. Okay, so shout out to The Game for that. You know what I'm saying? And he said it in a nonchalant way. Like, I like the way he said it. I don't know verbatim, but I checked it out. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say, man, Houston Police Department, Houston Police Chief, I feel like definitely is on the payroll of JPrince, as well as any other major recording label and anything else, mafias, whatever. But we're talking about these recording labels right now. I believe that they got them on the payroll. Why did JPrince Jr. come out and say, can't nobody touch my family, not even Houston Police Department? What do you mean by that? Hello, the proof is in the pudding. The proof is right there in the gumbo. You know what I mean? So y'all got to open your eyes. Don't be asleep. And don't just brush it off because, you know what I'm saying? Y'all like, oh, no, they can't get away with this. They wouldn't do that. Man, come on, man. If you're sitting in a position that the police chief is sitting in, and you making $30,000, $40,000, maybe $50,000 to $60,000 a year that you hardly see because you're trying to live and all that. Okay, you got the option to sweep some shit under the rug for however many millions that you say, and they pay you. Are you going to take that? Or are you going to lock them up for bribery and all that shit and not make no money and, be in your same living situation? I'm not saying I would, but there's people out there that would. And I don't know that Chief Fenner is, but he damn sure ain't finna do nothing for the case. Like, okay, he got on the last time I seen him get on, he was talking about, oh, Houston is safe, woo, woo, woo. And then he's talking about anybody that comes to Texas or come to Texas trying to commit a crime is gonna be caught up. So why haven't y'all caught the person that just killed this innocent young man, young up and coming artist? He was already up there, but he was still up and coming. So why ain't y'all found out who did that? Because you on the payroll? It ain't no other way to put it. It ain't no other way to put it. So there's news out that JPrince snitched. Back to Big Mike real quick. JPrince snitched on Big Mike and got him he had to do 4 years in the penitentiary for burning down the studios or whatever. JPrince was caught up in an indictment. His buddy got caught up with him. He did, I think, 20 years, something like that, life, something like that. He did some time in the pen, or doing some time. JPrince ain't do shit. I'm just saying, if 2 people go to prison, I'm sorry, if 2 people get caught up on a crime and only one doing time, what's understood don't need to be explained. So y'all got, like I said, y'all gotta open your eyes, man. And Quavo, y'all, man, my heart goes out to y'all. If y'all set this, if y'all allowed this, you know what I'm saying, or y'all was cool with this, which I don't think so, but I don't put it past nobody just because I see what the industry is and what's going on about it, until you come out and say, hey, look, nah, hell nah. You know what I'm saying, to the accusations, then, bro, I believe that you mob tied, because like the Post said, once you up there, I think it was JPrince, he said, once it's mob ties for life or whatever. JPrince Jr., one of them said that. He said once it's up there, it's stuck there. So in other words, ain't no getting away. It's only one way in, one way out. Mob ties. There's only one way in, one way out. You see what I'm saying? So I just feel like if you didn't have nothing to do with it, then my bad. But like I said, the accusations is the fingers has been pointed at you, bro. At y'all, like ain't nobody innocent in this case. But all we want is justice. We want justice for all these people, all the Empire rappers that's coming up dead, including him, including Takeoff, including Mo3, King Von, Pop Smoke, all these people. Quit throwing random people out there talking about they did this crime. What about the people that's like, fuck the puppets? What about the puppet masters? Young Dolph. CMG tried to kill Young Dolph, so many times, sent 100 shots at him, and still didn't kill him? So who the hell y'all think killed him? The same motherfuckers that got caught up for trying to kill him. Young Dolph was a real one. So Young Dolph ain't go to the police. He didn't go to them. He didn't go to court. He said, we're going to keep this shit straight. And that's what he did. You see what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, anybody that's been signed to Empire, like every November, somebody died. Somebody died every November from Empire. Mo3, and the list goes on. So, like I said, what I believe it is and what people believe it is it was a faulty contract. And just like Big Mike tried to go and, well, not tried, Big Mike went and approached JPrince about it like a man. And JPrince retaliated by having his house shot up. And then Big Mike retaliated by burning up all the studios that JPrince was doing his recording at, which I don't blame him. He did anything anybody would have did. So if JPrince is really like this bad dude, or whatever, like that Big Mike is putting him out there to be, then y'all already know what his kids is like. You gotta know. Apples don't fall far from the tree. So if that's what Rap A Lot was about, that's what Mob Ties is about. And then JPrince got out there and was like, hey, man, I want everybody to come to my island. So he over there on his island kicking it, while all the shit is going down, to shit, to the heat go down or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if it's true about the little Cam dude getting his house shot up in retaliation or not, but if so, I mean, it would make sense. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people on his head, but there's a video going around where JPrince sent his goon. Well, I won't say JPrince, but I say his camp went and pulled up and on Quavo's and them clip. You know what I'm saying, in their neighborhood. So I don't know, man. All I know is it's a fucked up situation. It's a fucked up industry. It's a faulty, dirty, corrupt industry. These police will be corrupt. And like I said, the police chief, Chief Finna, he ain't trying to solve no murder, man, because he already know who did it. We talking about JPrince, man. This motherfucker's got money, like real money, mansions, fucking an island, and like, come on, bro, this nigga got money. And when you got money, you can get anything covered up. That's a known fact. I don't care what you do. So, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. But like I say, I'm gonna keep my ear to the streets. I'm listening. I'm watching. I'm gonna bring that constant info, that constant news, man. I'm gonna bring it raw. I'm gonna bring it uncut. I ain't sugarcoating shit. And like I said, we all know the truth. You know what I'm saying, behind these murders, man. But why ain't nobody getting caught up for it? Why Houston ain't coming together the way they should? Because Finner even said it. Houston, everybody in Texas say Texas stick together. So ain't nobody, their loyalty is with each other. But I still think that Empire set up that hit with Quavo because they said QC is the one who paid JPrince for the hit. So that makes sense because, anytime you go pull a hit in somebody else's city, that's running their city, you got to pay them because 9 times out of 10, they got to pay the police off. We know JPrince worked with them boys, at least at one point in time, and when they got you, they don't let you go. Once you're an informant, goddamn it, you're an informant. So they letting them live and all that shit, but at the end of the day, he paying for that. Why Finner ain't? Why the police ain't find out who did it? Why did Finner get on there talking about, oh, Houston is safe? Houston is safe now. How the fuck is it safe when y'all got a murderer out there on the loose? How's it safe? It's not safe. Talking about, oh, women, just don't wear your Louis Vuitton bags and shit. Don't wear your bags. Don't wear your what it say? Don't wear your don't wear your jewelry and stuff like that. Oh, but it's safe. How can you say that in the same sentence? Shit's ridiculous. Shit's ridiculous. So it's like, man, like I said, man, my heart goes out to all of the victims of these higher ups because Big Mike is a real cat, man. Big Mike, real cat. He spit some of the hardest music back in the day. Back in his time, you know what I'm saying? He was one of the hardest gangster rappers out there. And he even wrote music for other people. Like a ghostwriter. Bro was the shit. If y'all don't know who Big Mike is, man, y'all didn't go look up some of his music. Back then, he's a big dude now, but back then, he was really big. So you'll find him just a big dude, Big Mike. But anyway, man, y'all let me know what y'all think down in the down in the comment section. I'm gonna keep y'all up to date. I'm gonna keep y'all up to speed. Let y'all know what's going on. And man, y'all let me know. Oh, and before I go, check out what Whack 100 is saying about the situation too, and what he's saying about JPrince and what he said about JPrince before about exposing them. And they better stay in their lane because he runs Texas, not Cali. But anyway, I ain't trying to drag this out no longer, than I needed to get my message, my point across. But hey, man, share the video, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, man. A little bit, something as little as that goes a long way. I'm gonna appreciate it. If y'all feeling generous, go ahead and donate to the channel. I'll see y'all in the next one.